What is up, YouTube? I am back with another in-depth movie review, and once again, it's in anticipation for an upcoming film. I'm reviewing the sci-fi horror, Alien. So the much-anticipated Alien Covenant, of course, comes out on May 19th, and since we're getting pretty close to that date, I decided this would be a perfect time to review the Alien series. I will be reviewing Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, and Prometheus. And no, I will not be reviewing the Alien vs. Predator films. Alien is directed by Ridley Scott and stars Sigourney Weaver, Tom Skerritt, and John Hurt. Rest in peace. This film was released in May 1979 and is of course the first film in the now very popular Alien franchise. The film made about $80,900,000 worldwide, making it the sixth highest grossing movie of 1979. You'd think with such a popular movie nowadays that it would make more money back then, but the Alien movies never really had, crazy box office grosses. So in Alien, a mining ship is on its way to Earth, however, it receives a distress signal from another planet, so the crew on the ship decide to head over to the planet to check out the signal, but they discover the signal is coming from an alien spacecraft. The start to this movie with the opening credits is pretty slow. Usually we see faster paced credits, but the credits here are slow, background with horror music. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of these credits. I like the music, but the flow of the credits is a bit dull and uninteresting. So I gotta say, I'm not really a huge fan of the beginning of this movie. We see the crew arrive on the planet, but yeah, in the first few scenes, all we see is just slow, quiet, and just overall really boring scenes. I get that it's meant to, set up the movie, but I really wish they would have added, more interesting stuff to the setup. It kind of reminds me of 2001: A Space Odyssey, except the difference is that that's the entire film of 2001: A Space Odyssey, while it's in the only first 10 minutes of Alien. 2001: A Space Odyssey is boring as hell. After the first 10 minutes, the film is not as slow, but it's still a bit slow. But the film gradually gets more entertaining as the crew explores the planet. The discovery of the aliens is really well done, and I love the claustrophobic feel that the crew experiences throughout the discovery. One of the crew members, Kane, has something attached to his head, and oh man does the film get really good from here. Rest in peace, John Hurt, by the way. The scenes with the creature on his head is just really creepy, menacing, and awesome. Then a lot of mystery unfolds as the creature is suddenly off of Kane's face and Kane is awake but has some memory loss. While Kane is eating, he starts choking, and one of the most iconic scenes in film history happens. Oh my god, is this scene awesome. Just the horror of an alien bursting through someone's chest is just so incredible. The visuals of the scene are amazing, the blood adds to the fright, and it's just a magnificent scene. So the alien escapes and the crew is out on their journey to capture the alien. The quiet, horrifying journey of the crew trying to find the alien is just so great to watch. Every second they're walking around the ship looking for it, you know that at any moment, the terrifying creature will pop out and attack. So after Brett dies, the crew plans to eject the alien out of the ship. The crew gets killed one by one, and it's just so great to watch. And each death is just filled with so much suspense. So Ash is revealed to be an android who has been ordered to return the alien to the crew's employers, and the android reveal is so amazing as he tries to choke Ripley, and even more amazing, the iconic scene that happens next. This scene is just so amazing. As part of a new plan, Ripley self-destructs the ship and escapes the shuttle as the ship explodes. Ripley thinks the alien is dead, but it's not. The final scenes with Ripley and the xenomorph on the shuttle are just so great, and Ripley of course ends up killing the alien by ejecting it into space. And yeah, the film pretty much ends there. So overall, I think Alien is a pretty good movie. I think the boringness of the beginning of the film just really brings it down quite a bit for me, but the action scenes, the suspense, and the horror make it a pretty good movie. The main character of the film, Ellen Ripley, is great. She's a great character with great leadership and courage. But as far as the other characters from the crew, they're, well, eh. I just don't really find them that interesting. But I will admit, Ash is a pretty good character. The alien creatures in this film are terrific. The face hugger, the chest burster, which of course, comes the adult xenomorph, are just great. The design is unique, and I like how the characters are used pretty sparingly in this film. It just really adds to the suspense. The fact that they don't show them that much, it really adds to the suspense. Yeah, this is like another. This was also used in like Jaws. They kind of use the strategy where it's like they just use the creature sparingly, and that just adds a lot of suspense to the movie. The plot of this movie is decent. It's a pretty simple plot, and yeah, it's just a simple plot. But I think the mystery and the horror is what really helps move it along. The soundtrack of this film is decent. The horror type music works pretty well for the film and while you're watching it, but it's not too memorable outside of watching the film, and it's not like one of those tracks that I like listen to all the time. Like, I never really listened to the Alien soundtrack, and yeah, it just works well for the movie. That's all. So yeah, Alien was a good first movie to the franchise, and I think one of the reasons people love it so much is because it was just such a creative, suspenseful horror. So yeah, guys, that's my in-depth review of Alien. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, get ready for next time where I'll be reviewing the best Alien film, Aliens. See you next time.